It's that time of year again when we all take a look back at what we've accomplished and look forward to what we want to change or improve, as in New Year's resolutions. How do we make those changes, and how do we make them last? A collaborative gathering place especially for women to share personal stories, support, and advice, wisdom included. I've recently studied a wonderful book, The As-If Principle, the radically new approach to changing your life by Richard Wiseman, Ph.D., published in 2012. The ideas presented in my video today are all based on this book. So, if you want to learn more about the years of studies and scientific research that went into formulating these theories, I encourage you to read The As-If Principle. I've created videos over the past few months that focus on mindset, creating habits, and motivation. All topics of special interest when we begin a new year. These ideas are based on the theory that if we first change our mindset, then our feelings, we will start to manifest outward changes in our lives. For instance, if we decide we want to lose weight, we first change our ideas and attitude about exercise and nutrition. Then we follow through by building habits to increase exercise and eat healthier, which works hand in hand with motivation when we begin to see and feel the results of our hard work. If we want to feel happier and more confident, we focus on being grateful for what we have, journal about our successes and rewards, and begin to create a mindset of happiness. But what happens with these methods is that we get busy, forget to journal, give in to sugary treats and comfort foods, and feel too exhausted to exercise. We end up right back where we started. Dr. Wiseman suggests a different approach. Rather than feel first and act second, he recommends the opposite: act first and feel second. You see, we have two distinct entities inside ourselves, the boss and the observer. The boss is the one who physically does things by moving the body, usually through habit or because it seems to be what everybody else is doing or expecting. The observer justifies or critiques the behavior of the boss. Think about walking into a group dance or exercise class. You go to the back of the room and watch, see what everyone else is doing, then mimic their movements to follow along with them. Your observer self might say, "This is fun," to justify the actions of your body, or "I look stupid," which critiques your actions and stands in the way of your progress in learning the moves or repeating the class. I predict that the observer will hear this next concept and announce, "That will never work," but your boss body is ready and willing to try it. Here's the concept. If you want to feel happier, act happier. How do actors convey emotion for an audience? They use their facial expressions, voices, and bodies. Shakespeare notes all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Think about the last time you got some wonderful news as we examine what happens in our bodies when we are feeling happy. We smile, a very big smile that lights up our faces and makes other people want to smile when they see it. We shout, laugh, or cry. We feel very warm and our hearts beat faster. If we're excited and joyful, we might spontaneously bounce, jump, or dance around the room. And we want to share this wonderful feeling with the people we love. Imagine this with me. I give you an amazing magic wand that creates happiness. Anytime you wave this magic wand, you and the people around you are automatically cheered up and begin to feel elated. The more you wave it around, the better it works. Here's the secret. This amazing magic wand is a smile. I know that women hate to be told to smile when they just don't feel like it. Our observer self gets offended when people dare suggest how we should behave, and it tells us, "Don't be a phony, be honest about your feelings." Of course, you should be honest about your feelings and allow yourself to feel them. But don't get stuck there. Wave your magic wand and let your boss body pull the corners of your mouth up towards your ears, wiggle around, and do a little dance. Look into the mirror and see yourself smiling and dancing, and maybe you'll even laugh. Do this for a whole minute, and your body will create the feel-good chemicals that convince your mind that you are happy. Do you want to lose weight? Let your boss body help you. When you need more willpower, flex your muscles and make fists. Physically push sweets and treats across the table from you with a look of disgust to increase your dislike of them, and pull your healthy meals across the table towards you with a smile to increase your pleasure in eating them. To slow and reduce the amount you eat, use your non-dominant hand to act as if you're carrying out an unusual behavior when you eat. You'll have to pay more attention to what you're doing and should begin to eat less. Think of an attribute you want to increase this year. For instance, I want to be more confident and persistent. For the next 2 weeks, I will act with my body the way I want to feel in my mind. That means I'm going to lower my chair to raise the level of my computer monitor to just above eye level, so I can sit up straight with my shoulders back instead of hunched over. I will adopt powerful postures throughout the day, such as standing like Superman, crossing my arms for persistence, or sitting like a boss. It doesn't matter if my observer self says it's all an act. My boss body will take over and make it so, and my observer will accept and justify my actions. Research shows that people who behave as if they have a desired trait for a full 2 weeks will adopt that trait as part of their personality. Be the change you want to see in the world. Whether or not you feel it, just do it. There are so many inspirational quotes that tell us we need to get our mental observer critic out of the way so our boss bodies can get things done. I challenge you to create a happier you by smiling and dancing every day for the next 2 weeks. Take 1 full minute while you're looking into the mirror and say a few words of affirmation while smiling and giving yourself a thumbs up. Try these. I am happy because I'm smiling. I'm smiling because I'm happy. I will smile at everyone today and share my happiness. I will make the world a happier place by smiling. Once you're feeling happier, it will be easier and more natural to feel motivated to reach your other goals. If you're having trouble getting your observer critic to move aside and let your boss body try these action steps, I recommend you read the book, The As-If Principle by Richard Wiseman. Give this a try, and when you experience success, I hope you'll share your story with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If this is your first time here, please take a moment to subscribe. I'll continue to post new videos every week featuring personal stories, support, and advice, wisdom included.